All right, so today I'm with my two friends, Daniel and Joe, and today we'll be discussing the effects of calisthenics and weightlifting and what it is overall. And this will be a little helper guide for teenagers who want to like get into weight training and calisthenics, right, guys?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, sure.
All right, good, good. All right, Daniel. So, what do you think weightlifting is?
Weightlifting is well, you have weights and then you're just lifting them.
All right, and Joe.
Well, it's just lifting weights.
All right. So, like, then there's another exercise called calisthenics, which is like push-ups and sit-ups. So, what do you think of that?
Calisthenics is pretty much working out, but like body weight exercises.
Yeah. So, like, okay, what do you think is like better overall?
I think both of them are pretty good, but I think with weightlifting, especially with extreme weights, you can damage your growth plates.
Yeah. So I'll give you the definitions. Calisthenics is the name given to repetitive exercises that use resistance of your own body to build strength. So, like I said, such as push-ups and sit-ups and stuff. And it normally increases flexibility and burns fat. And you can't use much equipment, or like you can use equipment, but it has like such as pull-ups, but you're still using your body. So, I'll tell you some facts about weightlifting. So weightlifting, your strength core results in like a better posture. So, like, if you do certain weightlifting exercise, it can help you with better posture. 60% more people who weight train get an average of 7 hours more sleep per day, if you knew that. Weight training lowers bad cholesterol and blood pressure. It increases metabolism, means you burn more calories when you are tired. And adding 2 weights training sessions a week can reduce body fat by 7%. You guys might need that as well, both of you.
Yeah.
Weightlifting boosts dopamine, so like it makes you happy, but like you have to feel satisfied about yourself, and it's pretty good for you actually. All right, so the topic that you both mentioned, do you think weight training actually stunts your growth?
I think to an extent, if you're doing like, if you have, if you're doing wrong form and you're like trying to lift, say you're trying to deadlift like 100 kilos,
Yeah.
and you're not doing it in proper form and you end up injuring your back, then I think that can like maybe stunt your growth.
All right, so let's say for example, like what age would you say is the best age to start?
I think once you finish growing,
Well,
so
like let's
it,
say
it
an
could,
age. Like give me an age, because growing
I
you can stop growing, but maybe like let's say someone like me or something, I
I
stop
I
growing, but you know.
I think maybe 16 or 17.
All right. So from the statistic I took from Glenanga, the average age that most people said to start weight training is the age of 16, and 18. Like if you were to start weight training, Joe, when would you start? Like what age?
Probably 18 when I'm grown.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Well, I'd like to like elaborate on this, that there's actually no scientific evidence or testing done on like weight training stuff stunting your growth. However, the reasoning for this is because no one's gonna risk their height to stunt. Like no one's gonna be a test subject by weight training. So there's if you want to be completely safe, you shouldn't do weight training. You just never know. So like back to another topic. What do you think is the best way to build muscle? So like we know that calisthenics will help you with flexibility and make you like more fit and like athletic as a person. And like in general, like such as a bodybuilder, they look big, but they're not actually like fit, if you know what I mean.
Um, I think purely based on building muscle, I think weightlifting is a lot better because you can concentrate on um
Muscle
on a
groups.
particular muscle group,
Yeah.
whereas with calisthenics it's like multiple.
Yeah, yeah, true.
But I do think that like with calisthenics you can build up quite a bit of muscle. Like it's a good way to start weight training, I guess.
Yeah. So another question is like at this age to help you build muscle, what's like the best food to eat? Or like should you take supplements and like protein shakes and like, pre-workout and stuff? What
I
are your thoughts on this?
I think in terms of protein shakes, I think protein shakes are just protein, but I'm I read somewhere that if you take pre-workout protein shakes or like after you work out and have protein shakes,
Yeah.
it it can like stun your growth or something.
Yeah.
So I think the best way is to like try to find protein through just natural foods like chicken or like
Banana and stuff.
or like vegetables and stuff.
It's been proven that like I think that's because a lot of pre-workout stuff will contain caffeine, and caffeine is known to stunt your growth. All right, fair, fair. So these are a few questions I got asked from my poll. And they ask like, how can you start, like, how can you target a specific body part that you want to improve? So let's say like abs or biceps and stuff. Like, what's the best way?
If you want to practice on like the specific part, I think weight training is best. But
Yeah,
I think if you want to practice on multiple stuff and like being able to support your own weight well,
yeah.
I think calisthenics is the way to go.
All right. About like, so pretty much what we've learned from here is that we've discussed the difference between calisthenics and weight training, and we've talked about like how, what effects it has on you. So like we've discussed how weightlifting will help you build muscle faster, and like you'll look better and everything, and you can get more definition. But thing with weightlifting is it has the possibility to stunt your growth, even though there's no scientific evidence. It has the possibility to stunt your growth. Whilst doing calisthenics, although can have a slow progression, it makes you physically fit as a human. You know, you look fit, you look healthy, and you can do whatever you want, and it's not as cheap. And like we also know that, you know,
You mean it's cheaper? You said not as cheap.
it's cheaper. Sorry, guys. But the best way is like we know that the average age people are saying is to start at the age of 16 and 18. And personally, I reckon the best age to start is around 17 in the middle. But the optimal thing to do is start with calisthenics at a young age, and build into like, let's just start calisthenics at the age of 15 and 16, and then start doing weight training at the age of 17 and 18. I would like to thank Daniel and somewhat Joe for doing absolutely nothing, but special thanks to Daniel for his knowledgeable thing. And yeah.